Many across the nation paused today to remember those killed 13 years ago as the result of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Ceremonies took place in New York, D.C., and Pennsylvania, and in cities and towns across the country. TV20's Nico Clemens attended one ceremony in Lake City.
Public safety workers and residents of Lake City attended a Never Forget ceremony this morning, not only to mark the 13th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, but to make sure that no one ever forgets what happened on that day. As First Baptist Church in Lake City became completely full with law enforcement, city officials, veterans, and children, Gerald Butler remembers that just 13 years ago, he was in Milford, Connecticut, 60 miles away from the smoke and rubble in New York City.
We have a lot of people in Milford that worked in New York. It's basically considered a suburb of New York City, and there's a lot of commuters that take the train into New York every day. So everybody on the department and everybody in the community had a family, a friend, or someone else that worked in the Manhattan area, and nobody knew what their status was.
Butler was a patrol lieutenant in Milford and was working on the police department's Marine unit when he got word of the World Trade Center being hit by planes. Nearly 3,000 people were killed in New York, at the Pentagon, and in Pennsylvania that day, a day Butler thinks about all the time.
Law enforcement, public safety all changed that day. It went from concentrating on the prevention of crime by what we traditionally call criminals to actually becoming part of a Homeland Security team, where now we were looking out for critical infrastructures, terrorists, things that we've never really considered when I first came on the department.
And as another 9/11 passes, Lake City Police stressed that we cannot afford to forget our fallen heroes of public safety.
As you heard the speaker said today, his mother does not let him forget the day that President Kennedy was assassinated. So we as adults, we who lived through it, have to pass on the memory of what happened so they always know that America is a great country to live in.
Tonight at 7, a woman who survived the attack on the Pentagon will speak at the Highland Memorial Park in Ocala. It is open to the public. Nico Clemens, TV20 News.